Top of the day to you, great listeners. Today, we shall be going into a very deep exposition, and it will be kind of you to drag your seat, take your popcorn, take your Coke, relax, and then listen to this wonderful news, because it promises to be a bombshell and exciting. Today we shall be exposing the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and also we shall also be exposing Ifeanyi Ubah, who has, through his actions and inactions, permitted, the free and flourishing business of, illicit drugs. But then, let us go into the exposition of Tinubu. Look at your screen and you are going to see some pictures. These pictures depict something very important that you must be wary about. You must take cognizance of the date, and you must take cognizance of the information therein. Now, the first picture says, this is a message from the official Bola Ahmed Tinubu's account, and this was posted on the 9th, 2014, September 2014. It was posted on the 9th of September 2014. And what does the message read? It says, the festering Boko Haram attacks on the northeast and massacre of innocent citizens is concrete proof that Nigeria has no government. What is Tinubu telling you? It says the festering Boko Haram attacks on the northeast and massacre of innocent citizens is concrete proof that Nigeria has no government. And I think this 2014 was when who was it? Jonathan. I think that was when Jonathan, because 2014, 8 years to 2014 is 2022, right? And 2023 was the electioneering year where Tinubu was brought into power. So Jonathan, that was Jonathan's time, and they were complaining. Tinubu was complaining. Tinubu did not complain during Buhari's time, and now this is Tinubu's time, and the attacks is still going on in the north, even everywhere, both in the southwest and some parts of the east. If not for the help of the Biafra Liberation Army, it would have been something else in the east. And so you see this man that made such a statement. You see why I would tell you that, you see all these people in power, never you trust them. All these politicians, never you trust them, because they are just double-edged sword. When it's good for them, they are in this position. When it's not good for, they are in the other position. They can switch at any time. This is somebody who is complaining that the free will being given to Boko Haram, as he claimed in 2014, was because there was no government. That Nigeria had no government. And today he's in power. And Boko Haram is still doing even more than they did in 2014. So is he indirectly telling us that there is no government in power? And I will prove it to you that actually, truly, there is no government in power. Now, you have the second picture. The second picture says, and this is 2024. This is 2024. This is July, 10th of July, 2024. And this is coming from the Senate Chief Whip. The Senate Chief Whip. And his name is Alin Dume. He says, Tinubu running a closed-door government as ministers, lawmakers can't meet him for discussion. Tinubu is running a closed-door government that ministers and senators cannot meet him for discussion. Lawmakers cannot meet him for discussion. What does this tell you? What does it say? It tells you that something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. And what is that thing that is wrong? It shows that the president is being kept away from these people on purpose. On purpose. I don't know why some people do not see it, but the president is being kept away from every other person on purpose. Why did I say that? The president is, challenged. Health-wise, the president is seriously challenged. Remember, I want to drag your mind back to some months, I think a month back or 2 months back, when the prime minister was complaining and saying that your president is in Paris and that his lifespan, his bar is remaining 1%. Is remaining 1 bar. The prime minister continued to hammer on this, that his lifespan is remaining 1 bar. Nobody cared to listen. Today, you are saying that the president does not want to see people. The president is running a closed-door government. The president does not permit lawmakers to see him. Why will he permit you? Want to come and expose his secret? The same thing they did during Buhari's time, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out to expose the atrocities going on. The same thing they are trying to do now. Tinubu is critically ill. Tinubu is incapacitated. But then they are covering it. They do not want you and I to know about what is happening. But then, they have seen what is happening. These people will not speak now until time will come when you begin to get more evidence. More and more evidence will come to prove to you that there's something wrong somewhere. But till then, let us leave it at this point. We have broken the camel's back and we have let everyone know at least a snippet, a glimpse of what is happening in the seat of power. But if you think this piece of information is useless, then trash it in your bin. But then expect a greater evidence and fact to resurface in the nearest future, because you can't dispute the fact that something is wrong in that seat of power. Now let's move to Ifeanyi Ubah. I have one video to show you about Ifeanyi Ubah. That video explains the personality of Ifeanyi Ubah. I want you to listen clearly. Of a man who says who categorically stated when captured with illicit drugs, he categorically stated that Ifeanyi Ubah permitted him to continue in that business and told him not to steal, but to go ahead to sell illicit drugs and to commit our young ones into drug abuse, which is not acceptable, which is never acceptable in any sane society. But then a senator who claims to be representing the people is permitting someone to sell illicit drugs. I want you to listen to it, and that will be the end of this program. Make whatever you wish with the video you are about to watch. Whatever you make of it, whatever you wish, watch.
Yeah, about
what yourself a case.
Oh yeah?
What did you say a case?
Yeah, this is Chanan Basket and the Party Squad. Yeah, this is Commander Ezan Okoisi reporting from night operation at the Navy yesterday night. So, yeah, I get what I'm again. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, back here.
How many of you have been there?
Oh, long.
How many is it? Who have been there?
There been a man on there.
I don't know.
In a legend, Igbo, 9
cents, not coins.
Not dinner,
not coins, Yanni says.
Yanni says,
yes.
Never be about that.
All coins.
Coins. In a level, my coins.
Yes.
Okay. Then now, all of you. Gabin, a lot.
Ana m ele na stadium na FC Ifeanyi Ubah stadium.
Ifeanyi Ubah gwa gị lebe ahụ ụlọ.
Yes, ana m eji bata ebe ahụ na-ele ọkwa m na-ele.
Ọ gwa gị.
Mụ na abịa na-ele ha ndị ọrụ
Tinubu 18 years na-ele dị ahụ ụlọ.
Yes, na Nigeria and na that stadium.
So Ifeanyi Ubah gwa gị lebe dị ahụ ụlọ ebe a.
Columbia Warrior Anambra State.
Yes.
Yes, so Ifeanyi Ubah issue.
Ibe na-ajụ Ifeanyi Ubah ama maka ụlọ ndị anyị na-ele.
Yes.
Nye ọnọdụ ebe ya na-ekwu n'elu ya.
100 million%.
N'ọgwa gị lebe dị ahụ ụlọ.
Yes,
gị ezu n'ori.
Yes.
Gị lebe ahụ ụlọ.
Yes.
So ngwa na-ele ahụ ụlọ ndị a dị ebe a.
Yes.
Okay. Isi ọma gị bụ gịnị?
Ọ dị Joseph Ekechukwu.
Ọ yi gị Joseph Ekechukwu.
Yes.
Dada egbu eburupụta ụwa ka ịbalị aba. Because anyị akpụ gị isi ebe a na.
Ebu na wee dị ụwa wee gbawa bọọlụ na Benin Republic ha bịa ka ndị Benin ghara ibupụ m maka okwu mmanwụ so njide maka ebe mmadụ adịkeshọn onye azụrụ mụnwazi ka ha pụtata ya bụ isi na azụrụ oyi ajụọ na egburu onye bụ isi dada na afụ ọnụ isi Emmanuel mana isi Emmanuel maka na na-ekweta m ebo m ọnya ka anyị wee n'agha ewe otute na atụkwa tim Ebola college, COVID-19, Ebola disease, market war.
Ebe afọ emo ndị so art.
Yes, ọ dị na Nollywood. Nigerian Nollywood is inside there.
Ọ dị ka na art film na.
Aka na art film na-ede film up till now na-akụ m egwu. I can do it here. I can draw any map.
So bịakwa na-elekwa ahụ ụlọ.
Yes. Maka ọka m wee na-eri mmiri maka ọmachi ọbụlụ. Ọmachi ọbụlụ.
Ị na-elecha ahụrụ wa na-asọpọtụ ndị bi.
Wee na-asọpọtụ ya.
Ahụrụ ndị aja ebe ego ole ka a na-eli ya na?
Ndị a na-ele ndị ahụ 100 naira.
100 naira?
Yes.
Okay. Ngwa, thank you very much. Ebe anyị chọrọ ka anyị malụ ka anyị dịchi ọmalụ obodo isi. Malụ ma Ifeanyi Ubah anyị na-ịgbọli afa yesterday night.
Yes.
Ya agaghị isi ka mmekwe interview ka mmalụ ma ihe repeat that thing ekwu yesterday.
Yes.
Ikwukwe the same thing.
Yes.
So na ọma niile ele ahụ ụlọ.
Yes.
Ngị lebi ya na oge adịghị ya.
Yes. Na-ejikwa n'ori.
Ga-ejikwa n'ori.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. You're welcome. Ebe nọ bụ Anambra State Anti-Touting Squad.
Yes.
Thank you. Daalụ.